Let's welcome Sarad and Abhishek.
LIVON Serum, the evening show at 6.
Powered by RUSLAN, 100% pure music. Index Furniture.
And welcome to the show, the evening show at 6. I get intimidated because we've literally grown up listening to Azharko music, and then and so we all know that you guys are guys, and then we always looked up and sent to you, and then as a expand me whenever it was wow, something boys are lead guitar so I know everyone was so welcome to that. Okay, I mean, for people who don't know, this is Sarad and this is Abhishek and then we're interviewing them, and they have a show coming up which is the Pandora's Jukebox. And I think you're sure you've are you guys doing this show?
Actually, after a gap, I should say, and this show is we are doing by ourselves, all the music gathering, and we are doing all our sponsorship by our own pockets. So, and most probably after a year, maybe after Jumping Bar series last year or 2 years ago. So, I guess Nikai gap pochi. And for my band Tumbleweeding, maybe after 3-4 months we are.
That is your new band,
yeah.
Tumbleweed Inc. And how long has it been? Your band formed?
Tumbleweeding is 2 years older now. 2 years, but on the 2014 my album निकाले but band form 4 years. So it's been only 2 years since we released our first album.
And Hazurko band Spirit X, how long has it been since you formed the band? And
well, I mean, we grew up listening to you. We formed somewhere around 2014.
Okay.
And it was all a bunch of us really wanted to play music, but the scenario here is as such that all the bands broke up almost at the same time.
Okay.
3 bands that I was in, and all of these people were all broke up at the same time. So we sort of found each other.
Okay.
It's almost romantic. So you listen to metal and grunge and everything, and you have a lot of fascination and love for it. And our musical journey is always opposite. We listen to current, and then we go back and back to the 80s and 70s and 60s. And that's where we found the blues.
Okay.
And of course, Mukti Dai has always been stalwart here for the blues musicianship. And we just fell in love with it. All of us just were it just fit like a glove, So, but at the same time, blues gave us freedom to do whatever we wanted to do. So not every music has to be defined, So we basically call our genre, it's the blues X rock.
Okay.
Because people really want a tag, you know what I mean? They really want are you alternative? Are you progressive? I said, I am progressive. I don't think you are. But, so we just call it blues X rock. I mean, it comes from the blues, but it goes anywhere it wants.
Yes.
That's Spirit X.
I think that's what music should be. Even I don't like people trying to put you in a genre, category. And I think people tend to do that a lot.
Everywhere.
And if I think the Nepali musicians, I say suit karsa, because one song they might make it as pop as possible. The next song they might come up with completely different feel to it. So it's you can't really put.
We grew up listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers. What genre will you put them in?
Exactly. They're I still listen to them. I like their new album, Penny.
I do.
Right? Anyway, going back to you, Sarad. So after let's talk about the past for a moment. And we were performing with them, and then after that, I heard you went to Hong Kong, right?
Yeah.
And then how long were you there for? Were you taking a break from music?
No, I never took a break in music. It's been already 26 years since I've been playing guitar, and I never took a break.
Okay.
Yeah, the X band was before. Ani त्यसमा I spent like maybe 15 years with the band. Ani त्यसपछि like I left for Hong Kong, lived there for like 4 years, and I came back again. And so
you didn't like it there? Was it difficult there? Or?
Yeah, it was a really rushing life out there. I should say that. And honestly saying, I was really spoiled over there. Okay. So I just came back.
Spoiled. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And after X band, when I was in Hong Kong, I was already playing with the French band Dr. Eggs. And we had a tour in Taiwan, Macau, and all these things.
See, I see how you say spoiled.
I was like more into this rap metal stuff. And I'm really huge fan of Rage Against the Machine and Snot and all these bands. And I had a really good experience, like playing ska punks and all those rap metal stuff. So and then Hong Kong I formed a band called Intellectual Morons, and it was all on the rap, based on rap metal. And then I came back to Nepal, and I just formed Tumbleweed Inc.
Okay. And was it difficult for you to find your band members?
Oh, not really. Band members when I came back Nepal, there used to be a studio, Silence Studio. And my friends used to hang out there, and म पनि जान्थे, अनि त्यही अनि मैले हाम्रो भोकलिस्ट पाएँ सुभाष aka KTM Soldier उसलाई मैले भेटेँ, अनि he used to work as a sound engineer there. अनि उसलाई मैले त्यही भेटेँ, अनि अरू हाम्रो दुईजना भाइ Prashanna on bass, अनि he used to also अब त्यही आएर ह्याङ आउट गर्थ्यो पनि भाइ पनि. अनि हाम्रो lastly drummer चाहिँ मैले I just saw him performing in one of the college bands competition, त्यतिखेर देखेँ मैले, अनि so I just selected him, and he was ready to play with us, and it just happened.
So like your drummer is still in college? Like he's finished college, but did you spoil him too? Like
no.
Come, forget this.
No, he's in college. He's in some art stuff.
Going back to your Pandora's Jukebox, so for people who don't know, it's on Friday, it's day after tomorrow, and it's going to be held at Purple Haze Rock Bar in Tamil, which is an amazing place. And for shows like this, it's actually one of the most I don't know. I feel like it's more like Nepalma एउटा ideal spot.
It's the hottest rock bar in the country.
Yeah. Like Purple Haze, like जसरी सोचेर बनायो, it's amazing.
You have to hear the stories people tell from outside Kathmandu about Purple Haze. Yeah? Those are the best stories, they say. Yeah. How they like sort of.
Yeah, like I don't see people like not enjoying themselves there. It's like
it's just
एउटा vibe नै. It's so different. त्यो भित्र यस्तो छिर्न बित्तिकै you're like okay in a own zone. And also like Hazuko Esma, you have 4 bands.
4 bands.
Playing originals.
All the originals.
And your bands are Spirit X and Tumbleweed Inc. Manual Transmission and Newas.
Newas, yeah.
And for the viewers, like to make them know a little bit more, should we go on to a song? Maybe like you could pick a song by one of these bands, and then like we could show them a little preview of
what let's go with the band Manual Transmission. They're a progressive alternative band. And उनीहरुको albumबाट जुन title परिवर्तन भन्ने albumबाट. And let's watch the title song Parivartan.
So we're gonna go for a short break, a song break, and this song is going to be Parivartan by Manual Transmission. See you guys after this break.
LIVON-THE, the evening show at 6.
And welcome back to Live On, the evening show at 6, powered by RUSLAN 100% Pure Music and Index Furniture. And I'm here sitting with these 2 great musicians of Nepal. If you don't know, this is Sarad and Abhishek. So, and we've been talking about the Pandora's Jukebox that is going to happen this Friday at Purple Haze Bar. I know. In Tamil. And okay, like to talk more about this program, like what were you thinking? Like did you all like then sit down together and then thought like, hey, how about like, you know, we do a show like this the bhanera ki? Was it like,
Yeah,
does it
was,
have a purpose to it? Or
it just started on the Facebook
हजुर
charts.
हजुर
अनि हामी चाहिँ अब especially Abhishek, म अनि Satish from Nevas, we hang out together as well. अनि कुरै कुरामा अनि यस्तै कुरै कुरामा निस्क्यो के let's do a gig together. अनि lots of events happening around in Kathmandu हैन. अनि एउटा कुरा चाहिँ propose भन्नाले अब त्यस्तो त seriously त हैन, तर एउटा कुरा we just feel inside like भनौँ न like plenty of bands over there in Kathmandu हैन. उनीहरु बिचरा बारतिर खेल्छन्, and unfortunately they have to do cover songs, most of the cover songs हैन. अनि original music त्यति appreciation हुँदैन. It's not because they want to do the cover songs, तर एउटा like a bar owner, the venueको ownerले नै like they put a demand हैन, Hindi songs go, you have to sing these भनेर, अनि audience पनि त्यस्तै oriented भएर आउँछन् हैन. So and we just thought like अनि where is the original music going on हैन. अनि हामी we just try really hard for one single song हैन. कति मेरो हुन्छ आफूलाई थाहै छ हैन. अनि त्यसले अनि त्यही भएर यसरी हामी आफ्नो original music नै showcase गरौँ भन्ने कुरै कुरामा अनि we would just plan and we made it happen like in 2 days, couple of days.
So you guys went to talk to Purple Haze and then
अनि Satish went to Purple Haze, he just talked over there, and I just talked with these guys and all the people over here, and he just
so there's the biggest story right there. I mean they play cover at Purple Haze too, but they were all in for this
the show
because the thing is it's anybody who gets up on stage has our respect, honestly. They do. Any performer who goes because this is also an exercise, it's also something that you dedicate yourself to. You can always tell the pretenders from the successors, basically. And the thing is, the music scene in Nepal is at such a point that people from outside, from Europe, who come here and we get to meet them and stuff, and they go, we don't have this back home. We don't have this back home. And we're at the point where not only can we perform, but we can organize as well. Like how the Sign Valley festival that happens, completely different genre, it's electronic, but they're doing it themselves as well. Similarly with Pandora's Jukebox. The thing is, there's a lot of talent in Nepal. There's a lot of international caliber talent in Nepal. The only thing is sometimes they just have to believe. I have friends and who play. We all have friends who play in Tamil and everything. The reality of life is when you give up your life to music, you have to make money as well. It's an important part. And the best thing is you keep your musicianship going, and it's always originals at the end of the day. You know, even they are working on originals, all of them somewhere in the side.
Indeed, they are.
And they want to sneak it in, in their set list, and not tell anybody. Just sneak it in their set list. I saw Horny Monks perform, and they were like one of the best. Like I was like, this band is great. And you have this mutual admiration for your peers as well. And because they're so good at it. And with a showcase like this, with a show like this, what we want to say is basically, let's do more of these. Let's just do more.
Like, let's bring out the originals.
Absolutely. The music scene is great.
Yeah, because I think also like Nepalma, it is a lot to do with the audience. Who, I don't know how to put it very subtle way, but honestly, who know nothing about music except listening to it. Like subtle way, like even if I'm trying to put it like that.
Edit this out.
But you know, because there are so many people who don't know anything about music, but they only know how to listen to music, and it's them who has more demands.
It does, but you have to understand the crowd psychology as well. Like, for example, if you go to Purple Haze, there will be a drunk guy there who will say Sex on Fire. What that actually represents is he knows the band. But if he hears Sex on Fire, because that's a song he loves the night. But if the band on stage goes, no bro, let me play something else. There's one of our own. You're going to enjoy it just as much. The audience just wants to wants to believe. And once you start sticking up for yourself, like we've had numerous instances where people came up to us and said, can you play that song? And we said, we're Spirit X and we don't play requests. And we send them right back. But they still end up having a very, very good night. Because we just tell them, just come along with us. And that's the whole point of this show as well.
It is.
Ani, like from the music scene and so back in the days like where I'm sure you guys performed in Tamil as well. So back in the days, do you think anything has changed or has it just been constant?
Changing like like it's all based on audience oriented कस्तो type of audience आउँछ त्यहाँ त्यही अनुसार बिचरा ब्यान्डहरुले परफर्म गरिरहेछ हैन अनि मैले देखेको अनुसार it's all same shit as before since 20 years ago
हजुर
हैन त्यही कुरा हो कि अब जुन ट्रेनमा गीत छ त्यही प्ले गर्यो त्यहाँ audience is fine, he's strong and he's really have a jolly time हैन तर अनि त्यही अनुसारले अब बिजनेस ओनर्सहरुले पनि अब उनीहरुको आफ्नो बिजनेसको कुराले गर्दा अब त्यही अनुसार दे present the band in the bar or any places हैन तर हो अब एउटा यसको सटिक एउटा example I would like to say look at the underground scene
हजुर
हैन there are lots of young talents these days in Nepal all over हैन they can really shred it out really beautifully हैन एकदम राम्रो talented गिटार छ उनीहरुको एउटा शोकेस हुन्छ मैले देखेछु audience पनि त्यही अनुसारको आउँछ
हजुर
they really enjoy हैन mosh pit हुन्छ त्यहाँ बवाल हुन्छ they are freaking wild हैन
हजुर
That's all. झगडा भन्ने चाहिँ हुँदैन के अहिले त्यो बेला क्या तर अब बाहिर मान्छेहरु कस्तो छ नि oh there are rowdy people and freaker people
like
सोच्छ तर त्यो सीन बेग्लै छ के and I really love that हैन
हजुर
अनि त्यो ठाउँमा चाहिँ कस्तो भने band really enjoying performing हैन their songs original stuffs mostly हैन तर कमर्सियलमा अलिकति यो अलि लागु भएको छैन हैन अब I really feel
अहिले I think अहिले काठमाडौँमा the music scene has become actually very commercial है
commercial really commercial
because I remember those days हुन्छ नि जहाँ तमिलमा हुन्छ नि ड्रम बिना कहीं बज्दै बज्दैन थियो है अनि अहिले now everything is acoustic based के so it's become softer के हुन्छ नि पहिला जहाँ गए पनि it will be like heavy music हुन्छ नि same music अब they might perform like भनौं न like they might perform the same songs like rock songs नै तर काठमाडौँमा तर feel छैन के एउटा हुन्छ नि so you feel like
and you at this point at least he is at this point now that you understand why everybody does everything that they do if they play a concert they can play longer because the drum is louder and the police come in so they can play longer so you even see that and you understand their mentality as well and why they're doing it but at the same time cajon is a beautiful instrument from South America I mean that is one it's I mean all you need is somebody gaera ta hamle pani pat bajaucha but there's some very good players who actually learn how to play it as well aligati it's been maligned because of its constant use maybe but people who really know how to play it play really well
yeah like I have a brother myself like you know Deepak Thapa his son he's in my band right now and he's one of like the finest cajon player there is in Sunny because he's really dedicated himself into like he used to be a drummer okay and then suddenly like people started demanding no drums bhandine ke अब त्यो perform गर्ने बेलामा पनि अनि पछि ल के त alternative अनि यही अनि and they magayo and ल बेसमा practice गरेर त but he actually mastered it के so अनि उले बजाएको चाहिँ like even those people हुन्छ नि who don't know anything like भने नि जस्तो like they only अब त्यहाँ सुन्न मात्र आएको मान्छेहरु हुन्छ नि एउटा crowd even they appreciate the way he plays the cajon can he's like but they don't know what it's called के यो के हो यो बक्स जस्तै भन्छ हैन तर कस्तो राम्रो बजाउने यार त्यस्तो भन्ने के so I was like like हुन्छ नि like अनि तर it's true like you know अनि म पनि उनीहरुलाई कस्तो गर्छु नि like I keep promoting them के I keep telling them like come up with originals because they're an amazing cover band हैन they perform on their own Tamil eta uta हुन्छ नि अनि they're an amazing band and I keep saying like come up with like originals हुन्छ नि but उनीहरु नै they kind of I think they are alikati demotivated ke they're not inspired enough to come up with originals ke because they feel like no one's going to listen to them they're only famous because मान्छेहरुले उनीहरुको covers मन परायो हुन्छ नि अनि that what do you think about that हुन्छ नि त्यो आजकलको किड्सहरुलाई is there a message that you want to tell them like हुन्छ नि give them हुन्छ नि like
मेसेज अब त्यही हो अब मेसेज खासै अब कति दिनु यो मेसेज हैन
हजुर
अब त्यो अब everyone is pretty smart these days हैन अब आफुलाई थाहा छ अब त्यो जुन परफर्मिङ ब्यान्डले पनि कस्तो भित्र आफुले भर्खर कुरा निकाले when they try to perform their own original songs and they feel quite insecure inside के कस्तो कन्फिडेन्स नै हुँदैन त्यस्तो हुन्छ तर म यही भन्न चाहन्छु कि अब कमर्सियली जाऊ हैन गर हजुर अब at least अब 5 वटा कभर सङ गरेछ भने perform some of your at least 3 original numbers देऊ चाहे सुनोस् नसुनोस् हैन हैन अनि जज पनि गरिराख्नु पर्दैन आफूलाई आफ्नो एउटा प्यासनको कुरा हो त्यो ओरिजिनल चाहिँ दिउ सबैले त्यसो गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ एउटा कस्तो हुन्छ भने मेबी पिपल जनरल पिपल वुड नो हैन अब एक जग्गा मान्छे एउटा बारमा आइराख्ने मान्छेले ओ दिस गाइज दे हेभ भेरी गुड ओरिजिनल नम्बर्स आएछ भने त्यो एकजना होला अर्को आउँछ साथीहरू आउँछ यसरी हामीले अडियन्सलाई पनि हामीले वी क्यान ब्लेम देम के अब हैन तर अब अहिले त अब पहिलाको कम्प्यारिजनमा त अहिले अब यो युट्युब थ्याङ्क्स टु इन्टरनेट युट्युब हैन अहिले त म्युजिकली पिपल आर भेरी इन्टेलेक्चुअल के हैन एकदमै दे आर pretty aware of the music of the world music scene हैन त्यसको बावजुद पनि अब दे आर जनरल अडियन्स तर उनीहरुलाई चाहिँ टाइम त लाग्ने हैन कि तर हामी आफै म्युजिशियनहरुले चाहिँ वी हैव टु डु आवर स्टफ्स के तर हामीले पस्किदै जाउँ एउटा केही दिँदै जाउँ न एउटा मैले भनिहालेँ नि 5 वटा इफ यु आर डुइङ द 5 कभर songs play 3 of your own songs हैन
on your journey like it's not never any journey is not beautiful लाग्छ के मलाई there's going to be hard work there's going to be struggle हैन अनि त्यो खुट्टा तान्ने त्यो पछाडी तान्ने मान्छेहरु त हुन्छ हैन but we tend to focus more on that रहेछ के त्यो negative comments हेरेर अनि हुन्छ नि like यस्तो हैन because they don't understand that struggle के of like trying to put a song together हुन्छ नि आफ्नो ब्रेनमा जस्तो गीत छ त्यसरी राख्नलाई they don't understand अनि पछि त्यत्रो हार्ड वर्क गरेर and then when there are people like हुन्छ नि who like say छ्या भनिन्छ नि like simple क्या nothing no comment के खाली छ्या के and you're like हुने के हुन्छ नि त्यत्रो हार्ड वर्क यार मेरो हुन्छ नि and then like that's it हुन्छ नि कि त अलिकति constructive criticism पनि दियो हुन्थ्यो नि but that would have been more like हुन्छ नि अलिकति I think that's where like अहिलेको kidsहरु they only want to do covers अनि YouTube मा पनि they only want to show off their voice through covers that is not original
कभर गर्नु राम्रो हो हैन कभर गर्नु राम्रो हो सबैले कभर गर्दै सिक्ने हो हैन अब त्यो कभरले गर्दै आफ्नो प्लेइङ स्टाइल नलेज अफ म्युजिक बढ्दै जाने हो तर एउटा अब मलाई अर्को कुरा चाहिँ कस्तो लागेको छ भने त्यही एउटा अब ट्रेन मात्र फलो एउटा हुन्छ नि लाइक फ्रम अल द सेक्टर्स क्या लाइक स्पोन्सरशिप इफ यु आर डुइङ योर ओरिजिनल म्युजिक सोकेस यु वोन्ट ह्याभ अ स्पोन्सर हैन त्यति इन्ट्रेस्टेड हुँदैन बट इफ यु आर डुइङ द ट्रिब्युट सो दे गोना बी अ मास अफ देम क्या हैन फर एक्जाम्पल वी डिड अ ट्रिब्युट टु ग्रन्ज पहिला हैन त्यतिखेर राम्रो स्पोन्सर आयो हैन तर यो मेरोमा मात्र के छ नि कि हामी प्राय आफैले गर्ने केटाहरु जति पनि छ नि म्युजिक उनीहरुलाई यो फिल भएकै कुरा हो कि इफ यु आर डुइङ योर ओन ओरिजिनल शोकेस हैन स्पोन्सर हुँदैन हजुर अनि त्यो कुनै अर्गनाइजर इभेन्ट पनि दे आर नट दैट इन्ट्रेस्टेड
unless there's a dance party then
dance party clubbing टिक टिक टिक
like why
त्यही यस्तो कुरा पनि अलिकति अब उनीहरुले पनि एउटा अलिकति बुझ्दिएको खण्डमा चाहिँ हजुर like we have a really good talents these days I should say that and त्यस्तो छ अब for example अब हामी पनि अब we are going to Australia for our tour this December हैन हजुर because we are going because we are in demand
अनि what people don't know हैन I think mass के the mass हुन्छ नि people they don't know that हुन्छ नि अब apart from all the pop stars नि that go हुन्छ नि actually भन्यो भने our rock bands travel more does more tours than the pop stars in Nepal okay and people don't उनीहरुले थाहा नै छैन के त्यो कुरा हुन्छ नि
maybe we should call Mukti in the US right now
so they like हैन त्यो एउटा I think there should be एउटा channel हुन्छ नि where people एउटा awareness जस्तै के like okay यो scene पनि छ के नेपालमा भनेर because like imagine like अहिले जहाँ पनि हुन्छ नि everywhere you go it's only pop music हुन्छ नि dance music whatever हुन्छ नि अब जस्तो Nira is become you know it's a very catchy tune very nice music हैन but it's everywhere के हुन्छ नि but then where are rock songs हुन्छ नि where हाम्रो potential rock bands हाम्रो potential like rappers नै भनौं न like त्यस्तो धेरै छैन नि it's only like the commercial ones के like the you know the good looks and like
त्यो पनि हो हुन्छ अब एउटा त्यही त follow the train मात्र भयो हुन्छ वर्ल्डबाट यस्तो होला सायद
I don't know हाम्रो I think we grew up with this एउटा हुन्छ नि like दादालाई जे मन पर्छ हामी त्यही त्यस्तो हाम्रो एउटा थियो नि त so it was like we have to follow हुन्छ नि whatever they do and so अनि then you know like Amro Daiyaru they were like not afraid to like break this tradition and then like there would be like so many people to follow that tradition and sani that I think aileko generation say they're so scared that if they break the tradition they'll be outcasted one okay
I think there's a lot of social pressure these days.
Peer pressure, social
Because
media.
of online and everything as well.
Yes. I think I think we should save some for the next segment. I mean, we're getting so deep.
I know, this
I
is-
feel like Dr. Nattu right
this is-
now.
Maybe we should get a recliner. We should sit down, have therapy.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We should go for another song break maybe, or just a break. But another song that you would like to maybe introduce.
We're going
to
to
our
play the
audience.
song from him, Spirit
Yeah.
X. It's a blues rock and roll number.
And
As
the
him
song-
in the video and other people in the video as well.
And this song is called Goodbye.
God, goodbye.
Okay, by Spirit X, we're gonna go watch some Goodbye, but it's not Goodbye yet. We'll be back right after this short song break.
Livon Serum, the evening show at 6.
And welcome back to the Live On Evening Show at 6, powered by RUSLAN 100% Pure Music and Index Furniture. I'm sitting here with Sarad Dai and Abhishek Dai from Tumbleweed Inc. and Spirit X. And we just watched Spirit X go Goodbye, which is a beautiful number. And so we were just talking about the, obviously we're talking about the show that's happening on Friday. This is day after tomorrow. It's called the Pandora's Jukebox, and it's happening at Purple Haze, Tamil. You know? And there are going to be 4 bands, by the way. And the bands are Spirit X, Manual Transmission, Niwas, and Tumbleweed Inc. And so, अब हाम्रो यस्तो hardcore कुरा भयो, deep, हैन? So like, I think we're just channeling all our frustrations out about
Therapy.
therapy भइरहेको जस्तै. But like besides the music, I know that. Like, what are you guys like interested in? Like, what do you guys like? Something that people don't know about you guys. Like, I'm sure, like when they look at you and they're like, oh, like guys are like so hardcore. There's like they're like cool, whatever. But okay, what is how are you guys like? I've met you like personally, and obviously, पहिला हजुरलाई देखेको भन्दा अहिले I'm like, oh my god, they're so cool. And then they actually talk to you like this, because like you guys had too much swag. So it was, I always felt intimidated. The rock swag. It's not the Bieber swag. The rock swag. I know. And so, and अहिले भेट्दाखेरि like you guys are such easygoing people, and then. And it was so easy to talk to you, and then like I feel like we're friends. So like.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's great. Sometimes when you people have a sort of
image
perspective of how they look at something,
and,
and you like the same things they do.
But how would you describe हजुरको personality like?
I'm just a simple guy, and he's just the way I am.
Are you goofy, funny, or
साधारण
are you serious, like, or scary?
I'm not serious. I'm not scared. I'm just the way I am, and you're a साधारण नेपाली. I love momo very much. You're just a kid. There's nothing to hide, and and obviously, what about you?
I have everything to hide. It's the same, I guess. I mean, I enjoy the things that I enjoy, and I just like pursuing all of them, because how long do you have on this planet? 60, 50 years, right? So might as well do what you want. So I love football, English Premier League, and so. We were having a very passionate discussion half an hour ago or something. So I mean that, and also I've always been prolific. Like I write stuff on Sunny. I stopped writing for a while now, but I've always loved it. So maybe I've also talked to a few publishers about publishing a short story book and stuff and everything, because I like to do what I like to do.
So basically, you guys do whatever normal people do when they hang out, because they like I think it's the media, that kind of like puts this but when you look at like rockers and then like you always see this like unarko hangout it's like booze, women, drugs, and a lot of rock and roll, like
Sounds like
so you kind of have that same perspective. Life like
So normal people who really love to play music.
Yeah,
That's
What
all.
is this one place that you guys really like to go to chill and or hang out?
Oh, say it there. It's gonna break the.
त्यही गाउँघरतिर यसो खोला नालातिर होइन ह्याभिङ आफ्नै एउटा स्पेसमा चट्ट बसेर आफ्नै
Perfect.
Nice.
त्यही त हो
Pretty much, yeah. I would say that because for me, even if I go to Purple Haze, if I go sit down and chill out with friends at home, it's the company that you have always, you know. That's what makes the place. That's what makes the good evening and everything. So, I mean, it's not... what you described sounds fun. I would not know anything about that.
No, I'm just like generally, what the general people think.
That's what they wrote in. So yeah, I mean, we just like the same thing, watch the same movies, enjoy the same music, I guess, you know. So yeah.
And then, Giri Azurko, like, okay, this is one of the project that you guys are coming up with, and but besides this, after this, and what's your plan like? Like, what do you think, and like, where do you do you want to go ahead with this, like?
Oh, if it goes fine, we're gonna put another series pretty soon under the same name, Pandora Jukebox, and we're gonna do a showcase
Introduce
of
new
other
bands
and with different genre.
Right?
So hopefully we continue with this one, and musically we are looking for our own next album.
Yeah, next album, and then. You guys are coming up. You're making new music.
Yeah, we are.
We're actually busy making the next music video for Spirit X.
Oh, okay.
So we'll be playing songs, those songs as well. So that probably comes out in December.
Okay.
The next music video.
All right. And do we have the title for the song?
The title of the song, if no further changes are pending, should be "Can't You See."
Can't you see? Okay. So there's goodbye. And there's can't you see?
There's a lot of messages, yeah, very
subtle. Can't you see? It's
There's
goodbye.
goodbye, yeah. Leave me alone. It's the next
Leave me alone. Yeah. Anyway, I think we talked a lot Agariko section, Maki. So I think we should go for another song break before we run out of time, and so that we can introduce all your 4 bands that are performing.
Yeah. Let's go.
So we did manual transmission ko Parivartan, and then now we did Spirit X ko Goodbye. And now we're going with Nevaz, and this song is called In Black.
Yep.
So we'll be right back after this In Black session.
LIVON Serum, the evening show at 6.
And welcome back to the LIVON, the evening show at 6, powered by RUSLAN, 100% Pure Music and Index Furniture. This is our final segment for today. If you guys missed us, then, well, tough luck. But I'm sitting here with... I'm kidding. You can go to YouTube, I think. I'm sitting here with Sarad and Abhishek and we've been talking about music and everything about rock music and all commercial music and ups and downs of music, and before we talk about the Pandora's Jukebox, do you want to say something to your fans and following out there who's probably watching this show at the moment?
The show Porsi Friday huँदैछ. It will start by 2 o'clock दिउँसोको प्रोग्राम छ, and 2 देखि 6 बजीसम्मको show हो, and it's all about original songs. Every band is playing their own original stuff only, and the main objective of the show is to promote or to encourage the original numbers and original music. So if you guys are really have a groovy times, and so please to come over and let's have a group together. That's all.
Anything for your fans out there? Like, would you like to say a few words of maybe a little inspirational quotes or just for young musicians out there who look up to you? I'm sure there are so many guys and girls out there who look up to bands big bands like you, and then what do you
generally I would like to say stay out of drugs.
Nice. That's true though.
So just stay out of drugs.
Maybe it's to maintain that image, I'm telling
त्यो
you.
अब बेकारको हैन अनि त्यहाँबाट अब म्युजिकली अब त्यही हो keep on playing, keep on practicing hard हैन and you don't need to care about the judgment you would have or any criticism from the people. You just do what you love to do and keep on continuing and what you do and you're
Also
gonna
appreciate
succeed.
other music.
Yeah, of
I
course,
don't,
of
I don't
course,
like
of
that
course.
concept of like rock music भनेको rock music and pop like cha भनेर के.
just
I feel like as a musician you need to be open to all kinds of music.
त्यही हो अब
And
सबैलाई
appreciate
राम्रो
सबै.
एप्रिसिएट गर्नु हैन अब मन परेकोलाई राम्रो भन्नु मन नपरेकोलाई नराम्रो भन्नु हैन
अनि nobody will judge you के हुन्छ नि just because if you like अब if you're a rocker अनि just because you like एउटा pop song and as if people are going to judge you के हुन्छ नि छ्या अहिले त pop सुन्दै रहेछ. People have that
I
image
love
के.
the Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet
I grew up on the Backstreet Boys.
Me too.
What are you saying?
त्यही हो अब जनरली चाहिँ अब रिगार्डिङ द म्युजिक सिन हैन धेरै कुरा हुन्छ यो अब रातै बित्ला अब वर्षै बित्ला हैन त्यही अब इफ यु आर हैन रियली यु वान्ट टु सी योर अब हैन फेभरेट ब्यान्ड्स एन्ड आर्टिस्ट देन डु देम सपोर्ट यु क्यान सपोर्ट देम बाई क्लिकिङ अर सब्सक्राइब इन द युट्युब च्यानल हैन त्यसबाट आर्टिस्टहरू तपाईँको मनपर्ने आर्टिस्टहरूले पाउँछ त्यहाँबाट हैन त्यस्तो गर्नुहोस् अनि जस्ट किप अन प्रमोटिङ देम इन्करेजिङ देम त्यही हो एन्ड लास्ट अफ अल डु सपोर्ट ओरिजिनल म्युजिक
Original music. Do
Abhishek,
support Nepali
let's see.
artists. Ani, on behalf of Spirit X, as the main vocalist and the guitarist.
There's only one music and that's good music. Honestly, if you come to the show and you like a band or an artist, you don't know why you like them, you just like them. You can't describe that feeling. You can't describe the feeling that you got for the first time maybe when you heard Nirvana Unplugged or the first time you heard Appetite for Destruction by Guns N' Roses or the first time you even heard Ain't No Sunshine by Bill Withers or by Ray Charles. All music is good music. And it's something Stevie Ray Vaughan once said. He said, if I accept all the music, then there is space for me there as well. I can explore my horizons in every music as well. Why should I be known as just this musician? I want to explore all my horizons. He went from rock to rap metal. That's the biggest inspiration right there. If he can take such a big tandem shift and do what his heart actually wants to do, why can't we? And that's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's an amazing quote right there.
Involving him.
Yeah. Okay. With that, I want to get back to Pandora's Jukebox show, which is going to be about Friday, which is day after tomorrow, and it's going to be at Purple Haze Rock Bar in Tamil, and it's going to be at 2:30 in the afternoon. So please don't get confused. You might think like it's a evening show, but it's not. It's an afternoon show at Purple Haze, and it's called the Pandora's Jukebox. For all you rockers out there, and then this would be an amazing place to be, because then you would see, like you would get to know like how it's done and like how original music is actually like awesome, and not only. And for all the non-rockers, I think you should still be there because then you can see the other side.
Everyone is welcome.
The arco side pani dekhcha ni ta then, you know, it'd be like unaru commercial music ma sunneharule pani then they'll actually, you know, come and listen to like some rock music and the originals and let them also be impressed, right?
Open arms and full drinks.
So like how long is the show going to be for? Like 2:30 dekhi
6 o'clock.
Yeah, that's what normally that's what they do, right?
Yeah. They have the venue for.
Yeah.
It's a full band showcase.
So it's going to be from 2:30 in the afternoon till 6. So if you guys want, please be there and then support our Nepalese artists, please. That's what I've always said since day one. We need to support our Nepalese talents, not kutatannikam, because we need to promote. And I mean, Nepal is small, and then we need to unite. I think I don't know.
The world is small.
It's not really small, but then
look at the internet. No, we need to actually be very honest, to be supportive, and give each other's music and whatever a chance, because everybody puts in so much hard work to learn whatever they learn. And I even look at the young boys and the old stalwarts also who play in various places and they play covers and everything, but I still have that appreciation of every time an artist goes on stage, he puts his art out there. And you always need to have that butterfly in your stomach okay,
Yeah.
when you go on stage.
Yeah.
Because once they go away, then you should do something else. Because it's part of the process. Okay? If you don't have butterflies in your stomach, then you're not in the right field. So I think, you know, I mean, everybody is welcome because it's good music and everybody should, everybody should think at least that, you know what, my country has such a great music scene that I can be proud of. That I can actually be proud as I see them ascend and do great things. They're going on Australia tour. Other people are touring around the world. We have offers from India and stuff. So it's doing well, the Nepal music scene. That's what makes me so excited. The scene is ready for something to happen.
Exactly.
And when shows like this happen, it'll only be best.
We're gonna rock. Well, with that, I think that's all the time we have for the show. Thank you so much for coming, and then thank you so much for sharing so much about music, and especially your quotes. They're like I could like listen to them like all day. Like,
Yes, thank you, Dr. Nattu.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, Himalaya TV, for letting us in to share our own thoughts and all. And thanks for. We are really good. We're having good feel. To be here and keeping talking about all these things. And thank you very much, Nattu. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming and then talking to me and then making me feel a little intimidated at first, but I'm like fine. I know.
What's up?
Anyway, for all you people who just tuned in, this is the Live-On evening show at 6. We're here every day from 6 to 7. But today, this is the end, so I'm sorry if you came in late, but I'm sure you can see a little clips and pieces on YouTube. So please follow us on Insta as well, The Evening Show at 6, on Facebook as well, The Evening Show at 6, and YouTube, The Evening Show at 6. So till then, we'll see you again. So I guess this is goodbye.
See you Friday.
And namaste.
LIVON Serum, the evening show at 6.
Powered by RUSLAN 100% pure music. Index Furniture.